Hey, Danger Nation. Welcome into Danger Inside Access. I'm your host, Greg Cobb from BeerCitySports.com. Hanging out with point guard Jance Payne this week. We're going to talk about Danger basketball, what happened this past weekend against Libertyville. Looking at this coming weekend, the Battle of I-96. It's Grand Rapids Danger. They'll be hosting the West Michigan Lake Hawks. It's a big weekend for these guys. We're giving away 2 VIP tickets to this weekend's game, so watch through the whole episode here. Find out how you can win those. You got to watch the whole episode. We're not giving them away right away. Make sure you find out a little bit about Jance, find out a little bit about his game, and get a little bit of inside access with the Danger players. Jance, welcome into the show this week.
How's it going today?
Excellent. How you doing?
Good.
All right, so let's just find out who you are a little bit. All right, so what I know about you is you're 5'9" point guard. You're super fast. When you come into the game, all hell breaks loose. You playing on the defensive end. The opposing offense is basically, it becomes hectic on the floor.
Yeah.
We saw that this week. Came right off the bench, came right in the game, caused a turnover, just wreaking havoc out there. So tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from. You told me just a minute ago you're here from the Grand Rapids area.
Yeah.
Where'd you go to high school? What brought you to the Danger, I guess?
I went to Grand Rapids, Ottawa Hills High School, graduated the year 2007. I heard about Danger through word of mouth first, and then I had some mutual friends who played for Danger, like Jamal Hatchie, he played last year, and then my other friend Bradley Whitby, he played last year also. And what better way that I think to utilize my talent while I still got it than to try and join this team. So once I heard about tryouts, like the opportunity presented itself, so I went to tryouts and just worked hard, and here I am now. So yeah.
Now you mentioned Jamel, you mentioned Bradley. They're the starting backcourt this year. They're really putting forward when the game's starting out. Mm-hmm. You're bringing a different flavor off the bench than both of those two. What do you think your game complements those two? What's the difference in the three of you guys out there?
Oh man, it's definitely differences between our games for sure. I would just say I bring a lot of intensity. You know, not that they don't, but once it's time for me to go in the game, I look to elevate our team even more from how they're playing out there. So if they're already playing good out there, I'm trying to take them to the next level of good, be better, and just make everybody around me good. You know, Bradley is obviously a shooter. Jamel is obviously a scorer. I look to distribute a lot.
Well, now don't say so short. We saw you in the corner, knock three down real quick there in the first quarter the other night. We know what's going on here.
Yeah, I could definitely score. You know, when it's time to. I try and pick and choose my shots a lot, though. You know, when it comes to me, I will take the shot, but it's usually not my first option. But I try to just pick and choose. You know, so whatever helps the team win.
You know, one of the first things we saw the other night is so here's Jance. He comes onto the court right off the bat. I mean, he just right in the face of the Vipers' offense. They couldn't hardly get the ball over half court. Now, barely got the ball over half court. Then did cause a turnover. We're going the other way. You guys go back onto the YouTube feed, watch the game. It's right there in between last week's Danger Inside Access, where I sat here with Derek Brooks and tried to have him show me how to post up. What I was going to ask Jance to do was show me how fast he was, but I had lunch today, and so the two of us out in the parking lot, he may beat me around the parking lot by a couple minutes. It's not a fun episode for you guys to watch two empty chairs here. He come back and be able to just sit down and be cool. I'd be back about 3-4 minutes later, just panting and trying to get through the rest of the show here. So, speak about the speed. You come in the other day, you get the steal, you get the turnover. Yeah. I see you flash to the corner, and there's the ball. And I'm expecting, okay, here it is. It's another Danger three-point shooter. and the ball comes up, and it just fires inside. And I didn't even see him. I'm watching the game from the stands. You found Kalandi right under the basket.
Yeah.
And whether or not he made the basket, that's all right. We can talk about that on a later episode of Danger Inside Access.
Yeah,
and I'm sure that his answer to me would be like, he wouldn't have even thrown you the ball, so it's cool. Because I wouldn't have been down there that fast. So you've got the open eyes. You're able to find these guys as well, and I think that probably helps you being in the point guard position.
Yeah.
what is it about your forwards? What is it about your centers, you guys that you feel you're working with? Are you getting a feel for their game this year?
Yeah, most definitely. It definitely, it's progressed. With me getting to know them more personally, it's not even just on the court. It's off the court too. You know, when you get to know somebody's tendencies and the stuff that they like to do, you get to know them better as people, and then you get to know them better as players. So you get to know the spots that they're comfortable in, and I most definitely try to get all the players on the team if I can. You know, I try to get them in they positions where they're comfortable at. You know, Kalani, he's a three-point shooter, so I try to find him obviously out by the arc, outside the three-point line, and you know everybody else. You know, I just try to find these spots pretty much. So.
All right. Now, we had Libertyville last week, about 6 games into the season now. 8+ points a game right there, averaging about, looking great. You guys are doing well. You got the Battle of I-96 coming up on Saturday.
Yeah.
Looking at the West Michigan Lakehawks, they're out of the Muskegon area. You being from Grand Rapids, from Ottawa Hills, you know the little rivalry they have with the lake effect over here and the lake shore over there.
Yeah.
What can you tell the fans that they can expect come on Saturday?
Definitely a very entertaining game. I can't really speak on their team because I don't know their team pretty much, but I do know the Grand Rapids and Muskegon rivalry has been happening since I've been playing basketball. Anytime we play against any team from around that way, 30 minutes down the road, it's a tough basketball game ahead of us always, So it'll be very entertaining. I would definitely come out. If are you watching this right now, definitely get your tickets. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. I look forward to having fun.
Now, as you look towards this weekend, now last weekend against Libertyville, you guys got out to a pretty substantial lead midway through the first, into the second, kept that lead throughout the whole game. You had to fire to keep that going.
Right.
If that happens the second week in a row where you're leading by 20, leading by 30, what's the key there?
Just stick to the game plan pretty much. Last week we had actually, I would say, great practices, honestly. All last week before that Libertyville game, we had great practices. Not to say that we haven't had before, but I felt when we were leaving practice, it was, we were going to play really good. We were focused, we were in tune, paying attention to everything, playing hard against each other. And, when you playing hard against each other in practice as a team, you got no choice but to play it hard. I mean, obviously, you going versus somebody, but it makes you play that much more because your teammates already pushing you to be better. So, like I said, I felt after our practices last week we were going to play so good. So.
Now, you think maybe, now I see you wearing a Cowboys hat.
Yeah.
Last week in the practices coming off of the Thanksgiving week.
Yeah.
That little extra time, little extra rest there, do you think maybe that had a little bit to do with it? The week after Thanksgiving as well, everyone being thankful for everything coming together and going out there as one.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit just following up on the Cowboys there?
Yeah, I mean, everybody can always use rest, man. Always. I can't lie. Can always use rest. But, yeah, that break, it was pretty good. Turkey Day, coming off that, gained a few pounds, had to get it off.
Yeah, and that's probably, good practice. You got an extra pound, you got to get rid of that. Maybe
right.
Just get in there, work just maybe a little extra, a little harder, a little extra in there in the gym.
Right.
Now, last week we talked to Derek Brooks. We talked about a little bit what he loves to do outside of basketball.
Right.
He likes to get in the kitchen. He likes to mix it up,
Right.
throw a little pasta, a little Italian sauce on it, for the family.
Right.
When we say, hey, Mr. Payne, what are you doing after the ball game? What are you doing during the week besides playing basketball?
Man, I have a lot of hobbies.
What you go to?
I have a lot of hobbies. Obviously, I game, play the games a lot. I make music. Music is one of my hobbies. It's a way for me to, aside from the court is my temple. Anytime I'm practicing or I'm playing in a game, I don't think about nothing else outside of basketball. And it's kind of the same for music too also. When I'm writing lyrics or when I'm in a creative space, I don't think about nothing else, you know. So that's a hobby that I really like doing. I like to play. I like to do almost anything, man. I like to bowl. I like to you name it. Pretty much, it's not too much that I don't like, but I would say music is like one of my main hobbies. So.
Yeah, who's the musical influence that you look to, or is there a group of many musical influences?
It's really just anybody that makes good music. I always say I can't just name one artist. It wouldn't be fair. I'll be wrong to other artists. So just anybody that makes good music that influences me, that inspires me, they okay in my book.
I like how you said that. Good music to me.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the next question I would have had for him was explain what is good music.
Right.
But good music to you, what the music that you enjoy.
Exactly. Like it's always it can vary. You know.
Yeah.
Opinions are opinions. So what's good to me musically might be trash to you musically, you know. But yeah, like I said, definitely good music. It's a handful of artists out here doing their thing. So,
did you find anybody locally that really sticks out?
Yeah, it's some people locally in my city that's doing their thing. I tend not to want to say their name just because. All right. You know, I don't want anybody to get butthurt whose name I don't say.
Well, let's point at them right now and say, all you guys, all you girls, we're out here letting you know, GR music scene, we love you both.
Yeah, Grand Rapids music scene, we love you. You know, I appreciate y'all. All you artists out there, y'all know I know who doing it. Y'all know I know. So I'm just not going to say no names, but y'all know.
All right, we don't let them leave everybody else, so just give them the whole basketball as one.
Right.
All right, here you go. Right? All right. All right, so we shared that. Everybody loved it. Alan, you ready? No, he's gone again. Last time we had to end the show, I threw the ball at him, and we might have ended the show a little early because I knocked the computer down. I'm not sure if you guys got that over here, but it's all right. He knows where I live. He can come get that. Oh, hey, before we get out of here, remember, we got VIP tickets for the weekend coming.
Oh, yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to send you over to the Grand Rapids Danger Facebook page. We got a couple minutes here, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to send you over to Grand Rapids Danger Facebook page. As soon as this is over, you can head on over there. They're going to set you up with a question about the Danger Inside Access program today here with Greg, with Jance. You can go on there. You can comment. You can call. They're going to figure that out on their end, but I want to send you over to the Facebook page as soon as we're done here. You can win those 2 VIP tickets to this Saturday's game. It's the Grand Rapids Danger versus West Michigan Lakehawks, Grace Bible College, Saturday, 6 p.m. You got to be there. Tickets are $5.
Be there.
It is a great time. If you weren't there this past weekend, you can watch the game on the same YouTube channel. You can find them at dangerbasketball.com, beercitysports.com. Last week you got a chance to see Derek Brooks pull out a helmet up for our pick 6. Tried to win the Wing Doozy Wings. He picked the Chargers. Chargers did not win. I went to ask Derek the 6 questions, but I didn't make the game this Saturday, so that's on me. So instantly what I have to do is I have to accept my punishment, put the Jay Cutler jersey on, because I failed at my job this weekend. Here I am. All right, Chance, you ready to play pick 6 with me?
I'm ready, man.
All right, what we're going to do, we're going to go with one helmet this week. Chance is going to reach in the bucket. I'm going to shake it up real quick. His NFL team, if they win this Sunday, well, Thursday, Sunday, or Monday, he's going to get the 2-pack. Well, it's a 2-pack of 6 wings, a wing doozy, 39-16 playing field up there in the MC Sports little thing right there by 96. If they lose this weekend, we're going to give those tickets to Jance. He's going to hand them out at the next game for the Danger. Not this Saturday's game, the Saturday after. Or the next home game after. I don't have the schedule in front of me, so here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, he's going to try and pick the Cowboys. I think they're way over here in the bottom. You want to go show those guys? Look at this, fella. Oh, look at this.
Derek Brooks, man. DB, you see this? I got the Chargers too, man. Look at that, man.
Well, Phillip Rivers is on the line 2 weeks in a row. Mr. Payne, how do you feel about the Chargers this weekend? I don't know who they're playing. But
I have no idea what they're playing either. I can't.
They're always down 4. They're always down 6 with at least 2 minutes to go. You have a chance. Wings are on the line. All right, well, that's the one thing that you may win or lose this weekend. I want to know.
Good luck, Chargers.
Good luck, Chargers. I'm going to say good luck to the Danger this weekend. Tell these guys one more time what they can expect on Saturday. What can they expect from you? What can they expect from Sir Swish?
Yeah. Saturday, 6 o'clock, be there. Grace Bible College, the I-96 showdown. It's going to be a very, very, very entertaining game. Please believe me. Very entertaining game. I would not want to miss this. Make sure you're there. Get your tickets. Come out. Show love.
Be there Saturday, 6 p.m. All right, until he's ready. Come on. Steal this from me.